Most people think that visualizing what they want to manifest is the key, but manifesting is a 7-step process, which involves using your imagination, not visualization. I'm Beth McGill, owner of Thrive, Flourish, and Grow, and I wrote a book called Allow Life to Happen and Receive Everything You Desire in order to teach you how to manifest with ease. The 7 steps to manifesting are your ticket to being able to create the life that you want to live. You may not want to manifest millions of dollars like Jim Carrey, and that's okay. Not everyone wants to have a net worth of $140 million. I believe that true abundance is being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. I'm going to share each step of the process with you and how to avoid the biggest mistakes that keep people from creating true change in their life. The first step of the manifesting process is being aware of your thoughts and feelings. The concept of awareness and its role in creating one's reality began with Neville Goddard. He wrote a transformative book in 1952 called The Power of Awareness. And in this book he writes, man's chief delusion is his conviction that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. All that befalls a man, all that is done by him, all that comes from him, happens as a result of a state of consciousness. A man's consciousness is all that he thinks and desires and loves, all that he believes is true and consents to. That is why a change of consciousness is necessary before you can change your outer world. To be transformed, the whole basis of your thoughts must change. I teach people how to become aware with a number of exercises within the first chapter of my book. Once you are aware of your thoughts, then you can decide to change them, but only after you know what you really want and what you want to change to. Your thoughts create your feelings inspire you to take actions, and the actions that you take create your results. Therefore, you create your reality.
I have an insane belief in my own ability to manifest things. Insane belief, that I think it's ultimately complete sanity, but I believe we're creators, and I believe we create with every thought and every word.
The second step in the manifesting process is all about letting go. I love this quote by Mary Morrissey. She writes, even though you may want to move forward in your life, you may have one foot on the brakes. In order to be free, we must learn how to let go. Release the hurt, release the fear, refuse to entertain your old pain. The energy it takes to hang on to the past is holding you back from a new life. What is it you would let go of today? That's a powerful question, Mary. What do you need to let go of in order to manifest the life of your dreams? What beliefs or paradigms or stories are you holding on to from your past? Who do you need to forgive? You need to let go of all criticism, anger, resentment, and guilt. In my book, I offer a couple of forgiveness techniques in Chapter 2, but ultimately, you must make the conscious decision to let go of it all. The third step is understanding that everything is energy. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. You are energy, your thoughts are energy, and this world and everything in it is energy. While most people think of manifesting as a spiritual practice, it is also based in science, specifically quantum physics. Dr. Joe Dispenza gives a simple definition of quantum physics. He says, your mind and matter are so intimately connected that it's impossible to separate the two. Your mind affects matter, and your thoughts create your reality. Albert Einstein, who proved quantum physics, stated everything is energy. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So you see, it's up to you to increase your vibration to match the frequency of what you desire. And it's easier than you might think. What makes you feel good? What makes your heart sing? Is it listening to music and having a dance party? Or is it exercising, being in nature, cooking, drawing, talking with a good friend, journaling, or simply daydreaming? Whatever it is, do more of it and prioritize it in your life. These are all things that you can do every day to increase your vibration. The fourth step to manifesting your heart's desire is to use your imagination. It's important to note here that there is a difference between visualization and imagination. They are not the same thing. Visualization is a formation of mental visual images. So right now I want you to visualize a red delicious apple. It's easy. You've seen one before. It's part of your reality and you know what it looks like. When you visualize something, you are seeing a mental image of something that you know already exists. Visualizing things and experiences and people, it's easy. Using your imagination is very different. Merriam-Webster says that imagination is the act or power of forming a mental image of something not present to the senses or never being wholly perceived in reality. A great example of this is an artist who imagines a finished painting before they begin to create it. They can see the finished painting even though they're looking at a blank canvas. When you create something, it comes from your imagination. To create means to come into being, something unique that's never existed before. You want to create something new in your life. You want to create money that you've never had before. You want a career that's new and exciting. You want a new loving relationship. You want to manifest a home you've never lived in. Then you must use your imagination. In my book, I give you 4 different step-by-step exercises to help you use your imagination to create this life you desire. The easiest one is to imagine yourself 3 years from now having manifested everything you want, and then sketch out this new version of you. Ask yourself, what attracts me to this other version of myself? Why do I want to hang out with me 3 years from now? And also write down the characteristics that you want to possess on the sketch too. For example, joyful, enthusiastic, generous. And then place the sketch somewhere where you will see it often. The 5th step is to acknowledge and take control of the power that is within you, the greatness within you. Once you own that you create your reality, then you are able to reprogram the subconscious mind through imagination, to know that you can create whatever you want. In his book, Feeling is a Secret, Neville Goddard writes, therefore, through his power to imagine and feel and his freedom to choose the idea he will entertain, man has control over creation. Control of the subconscious is accomplished through control of your ideas and feelings. Now for me, I've been able to control and elevate my thoughts and feelings through my gratitude practice. You see, gratitude is a state of being. It's a deep emotional feeling of appreciation. Can you feel it? As you align with your soul, you will feel it increasingly until you are in that state most of the day. But here's a warning. When you get to this point, negative people will not want to be around you. They will think that you're strange. They will not understand you. They will not get you at all. Step 6 is believing in yourself. I believe that you must be in complete alignment with yourself. By that I mean you must be in complete alignment with your thoughts, your feelings, your words, and your actions. Then you must be in alignment with your soul or your inner being or your higher mind, whatever term you prefer. When you are in joy and appreciation, you know that you are in alignment because your soul is always in joy. If you're not in a state of joy and appreciation, then look around for something that you can do to increase your vibration right away. Do you believe that you deserve all that you desire? Here's a quick exercise by Louise Hay from her book, You Can Heal Your Life. Complete this sentence. I deserve to have or be blank, and I accept it now. Again, I deserve to have or be, and I accept it now. Write this sentence out as many times as you need to for the really big things you want to have or be. For example, I deserve to have a home on the coast, and I accept it now. I deserve to be a best-selling author, and I accept it now. Next, read your sentence aloud and pay attention to how you feel. What's going on in your body? And if you have a negative response or a feeling, say, I release the resistance. Then keep saying your statements until you feel great when you're saying them. You must believe in what you are saying. You must believe in yourself. The final step to manifesting your heart's desire is to love yourself unconditionally. This is the key. You must love yourself and be in alignment with your soul unconditionally. When you love and accept yourself unconditionally, you can love and accept others unconditionally. When you show compassion to yourself unconditionally, you can show compassion to others unconditionally. I love this quote by Florence Scovel Shinn. Real love is selfless and free from fear. It pours out upon the object of its affection without demanding any return. Its joy is in the joy of giving. Love is God in manifestation and the strongest magnetic force in the universe. Now, in my book, I offer a mirroring technique and access to my inspirational writing prompts to help guide you to love yourself and your life unconditionally. By the way, you can get a free copy of my 100 inspirational writing prompts in the description below this video. So these are the 7 steps to manifesting that have been presented to me throughout my spiritual journey. The most common mistake that I see people making is not forgiving others or even themselves. So if you're not moving forward towards your dreams, then I can pretty much guarantee that there is someone in your past that you still need to forgive. And I have a video here on YouTube that's called Unlock the Power of Letting Go, where I include the exercise of Ho'oponopono, an ancient Hawaiian forgiveness exercise. If there is someone that you need to forgive, then I highly recommend that you do Ho'oponopono. Sure, people are doing some of these steps here and there, but what I've discovered through my own journey is that each step builds upon the previous one, making this whole process even more powerful. Now, I first became aware of my thoughts and feelings when I was still teaching 3rd grade. I loved learning about leadership, and I was studying people like John Maxwell and Stephen Covey and even Dale Carnegie, to name a few. And I decided that I wanted to be a positive person and choose positive thoughts. Now, in a school environment, that was quite the challenge, but I took it anyway. There's always been a question within me that led me on this journey of self-discovery, and that question has always been, how can I help more people? And I let that question guide me. It led me to become a financial advisor, change financial institutions, leave education, and on it went. Many years ago, I was reflecting on my journey, and I drew a picture of a river with its twists and turns in my journal. And then I drew a canoe with me in it. Then I got it. I was allowing life to bring me all of these things that I was asking for so that I could help more people. And it started to happen as I learned how to get out of my own way. Then I was in a flow state. When I understood that I was a spiritual being having a physical experience and not the other way around, I realized I was being guided by my soul. And the more that I let go, my life became even more magical. The question that I asked myself was, how can I help more people? Do you have a question within you? If you do, don't ignore it or put it aside. Acknowledge it. Let it guide you. If you don't have a question, then meditate on it and listen for it. Take each step to manifesting one at a time and allow them to build upon each other in a natural progression, like a canoe floating down a river. I love this Rumi quote: "When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving within you, a joy." Now, the most important thing to remember is that you don't have to know how it's going to happen. You must let go of figuring it all out.
I'm saying that you can ask the universe for it. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. As far as I can tell, it's just about letting the universe know what you want and working toward it while letting go of how it comes to pass.
Following these steps has allowed me to have complete freedom, abundance, joy, and bliss in my life. I didn't have this book as a roadmap to guide me, but I'm so grateful that I can share it with you now. I want it to be easy for you to manifest your desires. Now, I never planned on writing this book or any other book for that matter, but on January 15th, 2022, when I was meditating, God, Spirit, Universe told me to drop everything I was doing and write the book. I didn't want to write a book, but I'm going to explain how that whole conversation went down in the next video. And I'm also going to go deeper into the whole topic of letting it go. Talk to you soon.